Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us once again. We're live from Almaty, Kazakhstan at the Asian Cup 2024 from the Asanov Club, a wonderful shooting range here on the far north of Almaty. We're back with the second final of the day, the men's finals, after the ladies took on breaking the ice today. Great finals by the women here at the Asian Cup. We'll see how men show up in the finals today. It is a bit chilly still, I have to say. It was definitely something that can affect how the athletes are shooting, but it looks like that it was a pretty good one for ladies. We'll see how it goes for men. My name is Martina Lucic, and I'm your commentator here in Almaty. This is the first day of skeet events, and we're going to have a second day as well with the mixed team event. We have the men's finals and then men junior following to wrap up the day for today. If you missed any of the finals, they're up on YouTube and Facebook of the official page of Asian Shooting Confederation, and you can see all the finals there. Also here in Kazakhstan, the broadcast goes live to the Kazakhstan Sport local television. If you want to see more and maybe a little bit of the opening ceremony that happened last Saturday, you can go on the Kazakhstan Shooting Instagram, which is a really good page to see what's happening here when it's the competition or no competition, as Kazakhstan's shooting sport is definitely growing here. They have an Olympic medal now from the 10-meter air rifle mixed team event, and it's the first Olympic in shooting in Kazakhstan since 1996. In the last final, we had one of the athletes coming back from the Olympics. She was 18th at the Olympics, and now she won the gold medal, Asem Orimbay. These are going to be the men who we're going to see in the finals for skeet. Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, United Arab Emirates, and China are going to be in the finals this time. In total, there are 14 countries that have traveled here to Kazakhstan for these competitions that are happening for 10 days. It's a little bit less if you're only shooting one of the disciplines, which is strap or skeet, but in total, it's a very big competition. Of course, as we know it, in skeet events, it's 60 targets here. In the finals, they're shooting from station 3, 4, and 5. Usually in qualification, not usually, all the time in qualification, they're shooting from 8 different stations. But here in the finals, only 3 stations. This is the shotgun, 12-gauge shotgun, that is around 4 kilos of a weight. It's a very big year for these athletes. 2024, it was an Olympic year, and this kind of a competition really wraps up this big year. We'll see a little bit what's going to be happening in this final with the men, and some of them may be coming from the Olympics.
60 shooters are qualified for the final after qualification combination of 125 targets.
We definitely have one from Kazakhstan, just like Asem Orimbay. Here he is now, Eduard Yashchenko from Kazakhstan, the 24-year-old who is just back from the Olympic Games in Paris, where he was 26th. He won a bronze medal at the Olympic qualification in Doha just before the Olympics. Another Kazakhstani, 21-year-old Ilya Penkov, a fresh senior, fresh out of the junior competitions. Abdurakimov Bekzod from
In position
Uzbekistan,
number 4,
29-year-old with no
representing
medals to his name
Kazakhstan,
just
David
yet, but we'll
Pochivalov.
see what's going to happen. David Pochivalov, Kazakhstan,
In
27-year-old.
position number 5, representing United
Mohammed
Arab Emirates,
Ahmad
Mohammed
from
Ahmad.
United Arab Emirates. Definitely a senior one over here.
In
54-year-old who's been
position
around
number
since
6, representing
1997.
China, Haoli Zhao.
Zhao Haolei from China,
Jury in
19,
charge
and
for this final
definitely the
is
youngest
Hassan
one
Bin
here.
Dia from United Arab Emirates.
Hassan Bin Dia of
The
United Arab
referee
Emirates
in
is the
charge for
jury
this
in
final
charge, and here
Ibrahim
we
Al
have the
Mutairi from
referee,
Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Mr. Al
And now
Mutairi
let's start the
from
final for Skeet Men event.
Saudi Arabia. Ready for the finals? Going on station number 3, which in this case and in this finals is our first station. There's going to be 60 targets. Elimination starts after 20 targets. On station number 3, the athletes shoot 2 doubles, normal double, and a reverse double. In the middle station, they shoot only 1 double, and that changes after each 10 targets. So they first shoot normal double, and then when they come back again, they shoot the reverse double. And in the last station, of course, they shoot another 4 targets. That sums up to 10. Twice they do this dance around the stations before the first decision is made. That decision is going to be the 6th place, and then we go on with the next 10 targets, which decide the 5th place, and so on we go until the gold medal match. If you watched the women's finals, you could see how it goes. And, well, it's time for men. Edward Yushchenko, with his first normal double, hits both of the targets, and down they go in the reverse double as well. Ilya Penkov, fresh senior who shot 118 in qualification. He landed on the 2nd place. He was tied with Edward Yushchenko, but he had 3 targets hit in the shoot-off after qualification, whereas Yushchenko had 4 targets, and that put him up on the top of the list here. Abdurakimov, a bit of an underdog here. As I said, no medals to his name just yet at an international competition. But he is pretty high up here on the 3rd position. Already starting off with a miss. Let's see the reverse double. Can be tricky coming into the finals sometimes. And it's a good reverse double. David Pochivalov, 2 years ago here, he won a bronze medal in the mixed team event at the ISSF Grand Prix. And this is his chance for an individual medal on the level of international competition. Looks like this is going to be a miss and a hit in the normal double. Let's see the reverse. He hit the low house target, but lost the high house target. That puts him on last position on the rank so far. We still have 2 more athletes before this station is done. It's 2 hits from Ahmad, a 54-year-old who took his first international medal back in 2008 when he won a bronze medal at the Asian Championship. And his last medal was actually here in Almaty 2 years ago at the ISSF Grand Prix. He lost 1 target in the reverse double and is tied with Abdurakimov and Penkov. Zhao, the 19-year-old, won a silver medal at the Asian Championship in the junior competition this year in Kuwait City. Most of the athletes who were in that competition, we're going to see them in the men's junior event. But he decided to shoot among seniors, even though he is only 19 years old.
Position number 2 is shared between athletes from Kazakhstan Pekov, athlete from Uzbekistan Abdurrahimov,
Not much is
athlete
happening
from
yet
United
on the
Arab
ranking.
Emirates
All 4
Ahmad.
hits from Yaschenko
Position
absolutely
number
got him the
5
top place right now.
is
And then
shared between
Penkov,
Kazakhstan Pachvalov and athlete from China
Abdurakimov, and
Zhao.
Ahmad are sharing the second position with 3 hits. This is definitely going to be changing as we go alongside with the finals. And Yaschenko with the normal double on the middle target station. Looks like there were no target. He did shoot it though, and he's asking the referee to call for the target so that it wouldn't happen again. Because sometimes, yeah, it can be a little bit pushing you out of focus. Let's see. It's the normal double, middle station. He hits both of the targets. Looks like he wasn't faced by this no target situation, but you would think and expect an Olympian to be able to know how to handle these situations. Penkov hits both of the targets down, no problem. Given place to Abdurakimov to come onto the station. That was a loud cheer for 2 hits for Uzbekistan. The only one so far in the finals from Uzbekistan in the skeet competition. Pretty sure we have one more junior men in the next finals to come from Uzbekistan as well. It's going to be 1 miss for Porchivalov. Ahmad. It's a bit of a slower tempo than I would say anybody else, but fast enough to catch both of the targets. And then Zhao. Pretty fast tempo from the 19-year-old.
After 6 targets, the leading position
World
goes
Championship
to
Junior
Location
Mixed
athlete
Team
from
silver
Kazakhstan.
medalist
The
from
second place
Osijek
is shared
2 years ago
between
when he
athlete
was
from
only
Kazakhstan Pekov,
17.
Uzbekistan Abdurrahimov, and athlete from United Arab Emirates Ahmad. In position number 5 goes to China Zhao.
Here we go, Eduard
Place number
Yaschenko
6,
still at the top.
Pachvalov,
Nothing has
Kazakhstan.
changed in the ranking so far, and it's still not time for elimination. So the nerves, presumably, are not too high just yet. And this last station, before coming back to station number 3, should go smoothly. We'll see. Looks like it's going to be 1 miss. But it was no target. No, the decision is made. That was a target and it was a miss. Looks like it was just a little bit of a technical difficulty to call on the miss. There's always a honk whenever there's a missed target. If there is no honk, we know that everything was all right. Like right now with the reverse double for Yaschenko. Penkov. Now that's going to be 1 miss on the reverse double, but the normal double went well. Abdurakimov. Has a nice opportunity to tie with the leading man, Yaschenko. He needs 2 more hits now in the reverse double to try and do that. That was some fast shooting, but he couldn't find the last target, that tricky target that flies out of the low house. Pochivalov, 27-year-old who won a bronze medal with his team in New Delhi in 2021 at the World Cup. It's going to be another miss without a honk. Let's see what's happening. A bit of a technical difficulty. Everything went smoothly in the trap competition. I guess something sometimes has to happen. If it's not the targets, then it's the mic. The referee is now calling the targets out to see if they're flying out. But it seems like now the situation has been dealt with and we can go back. Station number 5, reverse double for Pochivalov. He hits both of the targets. Ahmad. Finds both of the targets in the normal double. Now the honk has honked when it was not time to do so. It looks like the coach is trying to make it right. Ahmad has some difficulties over here.
السموك يا جماعه السموك لا تمشي على الكسار ريفري في اتجاه
It seems like he thinks that something is wrong.
السموك قبل الكسار عقب لا 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 تمشي على الكسار على السموك على السموك الكسار يمشي كوتش.
Oh, okay, it's about the shot. He says it's a hit. But it seems like the referee is not agreeing with him. There are 2 side referees, so now the main referee is going to have to see what the side referees, what is happening over here. So Ahmad complained on the result, and the referee seems to be deciding that it was a miss. Not to do the referee's job. Ahmad is pretty convinced that it was a hit. But it looks like the decision stayed. And it was a miss. Looks like that didn't faze him. He came back to show us what he's got on the reverse double, hitting both of the targets. He seems a little bit angry with the whole situation. Zhao. Very fast shooting. He is very agile. And of course, he is the youngest one over here, only 19. He changes
After 10 targets, the results are the next.
very quickly from one target to another. He did miss here one target in the reverse double. But overall, he landed in the 5th place. Pochivalov is at the bottom with 6. And then 8 hits Ahmad, Abdurakimov, and Penkov, with Yashchenko at the top of the rank. Yashchenko lost only 1 target so far. Coming from the Olympics, Asem Orenbay in the women's competition won the gold for herself and for Kazakhstan. And she said that it was a little bit hard to shoot in her home country, feeling a bit of more pressure than usually. Maybe Yashchenko is going through the same, but he is definitely not showing that. 4 out of 4 on his station number 3. We're coming into the next 10 targets that will decide the 6th place. Currently in the red zone are Zhao and Pochivalov. Bronze medalist from Kuwait. Junior Asian Championship. He and Zhao were together in that competition, in that finals. But it is Penkov's last year as a junior. Abdurakimov. Seems like it's going to be 2 missed targets for the Uzbekistani. He hits both on the reverse double. Pochivalov has an opportunity to tie with Abdurakimov. That wouldn't help a lot once they come to the last station, potentially, as the beep number of Pochivalov is lower, beep number 4. But he did lose another target over here. Didn't tie with Abdurakimov just yet. Ahmad misses one of the targets in the normal double. I'm really curious to see how it goes on for him, as after that situation on the last station. A hit and a miss in the reverse double as well. He was calling for the coach, but we couldn't see if the coach had a reaction with the situation on the last station. Again, the agile Zhao hits both of the targets in the normal double. And loses the high house target in the reverse double. Sometimes the juniors decide to go into the senior competition, even though there is a junior competition over here. But this is very good training as well for the young 19-year-old from China to be competing with the rest of the seniors, because soon enough he's going to have to jump in to the senior competition. And it's good to have a little bit of an advantage already shooting among the senior competition. In the red zone, Pochivalov from Kazakhstan definitely joining that red zone. There's also Abdurakimov, Ahmad, and Zhao. We're on the middle station and 6 targets to go before the first decision. Yashchenko is doing his thing and just moving on. So far, he's only had 1 missed target, and that was on the last station in the last round. Penko with 1 miss as well. Abdurakimov. The underdog of this final. Let's see his reverse double. Low house, high house target. Seems like the high house got away. Pochivalov. The 27-year-old. Also loses the high house target. Ahmad can tie with Penkov. And that was a pretty low high house target, I have to say. Looks like the wind can be doing its thing. Zhao. Interesting way of calling on the targets. It's going to be a miss as well. What is happening with that high house target in this reverse double? Seems like nobody was able to shoot it except for Yashchenko.
And from China, Zhao, the place number 6, Pachvalov, Kazakhstan.
Yashchenko is holding this lead. And it seems like it's burning for Pochivalov, as this is the last station before the first decision. Edward Yashchenko on the station. He's got 3 World Cup medals. 2 he won last year in the mixed team event. A silver in Almaty here at the World Cup and a bronze in Lonato. But 2 years ago here, he won the ISSF Grand Prix and a bronze medal at the Asian Championship. That was happening in Almaty. Looks like he just lost his low house target. That's his second lost target. But he finds the low house target in the reverse double, which tends to be a little bit more hard to do, and climbs up to a total of 18 hits. In qualification, he had 118. The ladies today have 117. So not such a big difference between the men and the women today in the skeet finals. There's definitely a little bit of a bigger difference in the trap finals. And of course, this is a wonderful competition over here. The Asian Cup a few days ago. Oh, that's going to be 2 missed targets for Penkov. Really, he's helping out Pochivalo over here with those missed targets. Beautiful competition over here. A few days ago, it was trap. Now we're watching skeet athletes battle it out on this final stage. Definitely a different kind of conditions here for the skeet athletes. 10 degrees less than it was when trap athletes were shooting. That was fast by Abdurakimov of Uzbekistan. It's the deciding moment for Pochivalov. He misses the high house target. Not a moment to miss, especially when Penkov gave him the opportunity here. A very good opportunity. He shot both of the targets. Looks like it. He will come up to 13 total. Penkov is safe because of his beat number so far. Ahmed. He didn't let to get phased, but he did show the referee again that he did think that he shot that target. His tempo is a little bit slower. We will not know what happened there, but the referee decided that it was a miss. Now in his reverse double, he missed the high house target, and he is safe so far. Zhao. Fast shooting, but looks like it wasn't completely precise enough. He did not hit the high house target. That was no target. You could clearly see 2 clouds of smoke showing up. Back into the reverse double. No target once again from the low house. Looks like the referee has to jump in and try to set it up so that we don't have these no targets happening again. Especially when it happens 2 or 3 times for the same athlete, referee really needs to jump in and try to fix that situation. High house, low house. It's going to be a miss on the low house target.
After 20 targets, results
Looking if he is staying in the finals, but it looks like it's going to be the last target for Zhao Halei from China.
Place number 314 hits
The youngster over here, 19. He is the youngest one. He is still a junior and maybe would have gone better in the junior men competition that is happening right after this one. But this is something that gave him maybe more experience and something that he needs for his training process, which is definitely valid. It's the 6th place at the Asian Cup for the Chinese 19-year-old Zhao Halei, who won a silver medal at the Junior Asian Championship competition. I am pretty sure that the gold medalist from the Asian Championship is going to be in the men junior event, but here in the men's event, we do have the silver medalist and the bronze medalist, which is Ilya Penkov, who stayed in the finals because of his beep number, because he managed to get as high as the 2nd position to get into the finals. Pochivalov here also got off on the same thing, which is the beep number. But it seems like they're very far from Yashchenko, who has now hit his next 4 targets in this station. Penkov. It's going to be a miss on the high house target in the normal double. Let's see the reverse for Penkov. One more miss for the junior bronze medalist of the Asian Championship. It's his last year as a junior. For him, it makes sense to be in the senior competition. He's going to have to do it anyway next year. Abdurakimov. Nicely done with the normal double. Abdurakimov in the reverse double loses the high house target, comes to a total of 18. He's definitely in a good position, being 3 hits away from Penkov. Pochivalov is definitely going to stay behind as well, even if he hits 4 targets over here. So a good place to be for the underdog from Uzbekistan. The 29-year-old has been to a couple of World Cups back in 2014. That was 10 years ago. Now with Pochivalov. Hits both of the normal doubles. He's been to actually quite a few World Championships, but his best result so far was in the mixed team event, where he was 11th last year in Baku. A couple of Grand Prix medals from 2 years ago in Almaty, the bronze medals. Ahmad seen him win the Grand Prix 2 years ago here in Almaty.
After
Bronze
24
medal
target
in the
plays,
skeet
gentlemen,
event.
the leading position is holding Yashchenko 22
But when it
hits.
came to the Olympic
Place
qualification
2
championship
going
in
to
Doha,
Uzbekistan, Abdurahimov. Place 317
Ahmed was
hits.
69th.
Ahmad from
Now he
United
found
Arab
himself in
Emirates.
the
Place
finals
4, 16 hits
and
Pachivalov.
currently in the
And place
third
5,
place,
15
one
hits
hit of a
of
difference
Kazakhstan.
behind the underdog, Abdurakimov. Yashchenko at the top, comfortable lead, just like Hassan Morimbay had in the women's finals, those 4 hits of a difference. It's going to be one miss on the double over here in the middle station. It's the normal double again. Abdurakimov. Really never showed up at a final of an international size, yet you wouldn't say so by the way that he is shooting. Pochivalov. Two hits, and the coach looks pretty satisfied. He is now 1 hit ahead from Penkov, who would beat him by the beep size number if it came to that.
26 targets, 23 hits, leading position Yashchenko Kazakhstan, 20 hits.
Ahmed is also
Uzbekistan,
safe so
Abdurahimov.
far. We still do have 4 targets in the last station before the decision of the 5th place. Yashchenko at the top doesn't have those 4 hits of a difference, but 3 is still very good and very comfortable. It seems like it could be between Pochivalov, Ahmad, and Penkov when it comes to the 5th place. Ahmad is here mostly in danger because of the beep number, but Penkov does not have a total score high enough for it to matter at this moment. Two hits for Yashchenko in the normal double. Let's see the reverse. High house, low house. He hits them both. He did not get let that low house target get away. 4 out of 4 for Yashchenko. He doesn't really miss much, I have to say. 27 hits total out of 30 targets. It's going to be another miss for Penkov. And it's really not a good moment for him to be missing targets. A hit and a miss. Now very promising to stay in the finals. Abdurakimov. Still holding on pretty strongly in the finals. Four out of 4. Pochivalov. Oh, no target. That one really flew very, very high. So the first one that flew out of the finals was a junior, Zhao Haolei from China, 19-year-old who won a silver medal at the Junior Asian Championship. And the second that just might go out now is the bronze medalist of the same said championship, 21-year-old Ilya Penkov. Of course, it's not done until it's done. But these two lost targets in the last station are showing that he was also nervous. And it didn't help him out in this moment, unfortunately. Ahmed, a lot of experience from the 54-year-old. I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to stay safe so far, yep. With this last hit, coming over 20 total targets hit. He is staying in the finals so far. That's going to be a lost target on the low house.
Position number 2, Abdurrahim of Uzbekistan. Position 3.
But nevertheless, staying in the finals, Pochivalov, Ahmad with 21 hits. The one leaving is Ilya Penkov, the junior, still junior, at least this year, from Kazakhstan, letting his teammates Edward Yashchenko and David Pochivalov to fight for the place on the podium. It is Uzbekistan, United Arab Emirates, and Kazakhstan fighting for the top podium. Right now, it's looking pretty good for Yashchenko, but I have to say the underdog coming in, Abdurakimov, is really showing us some great results here in the finals. And it might just be a battle between them two. Three hits of a difference. Still a pretty comfortable difference for Yashchenko. Let's see how he holds up and if his focus can stay as high as possible throughout the whole final. Two hits in the normal double. Two hits in the reverse double as well. He looks very decisive. Holding on to that beep number 1 as well. Only after a shoot-off with his teammate Penkov, who's now out of the game, out of the race for a place on the podium. Abdurakimov. Low house, high house target. He lost the low house target. Gave another hit of advantage to Yashchenko. Pochivalov, no target for the young Kazakhstani. He is 27 and opting for his first individual medal. Tied with Ahmad. He's in a better position in regards to at least the beep number. Again, no target. Now the referee has to step in. It's time. All right, station 3 is ready now. And we are ready to see the normal double on station number 3 from Pochivalov. 2 hits. What about the reverse? It's going to be all hits for David Pochivalov. It's looking good at this moment. But Ahmad is breathing down his neck as well. It's going to be potential battle for the bronze medal between Pochivalov and Ahmad, and they are tied. Still tied. And still, Pochivalov is in an advantage in this moment yet.
Place 3 is shared by 25 hits.
2 hits behind
Arab Emirates.
Abdurakimov, and then 4 hits of a difference, which is a pretty big difference in Skeet to try and overcome. We'll get to that. That's a battle for gold. Currently, this one that we're watching right now, this is a battle to stay in the finals and to be on the podium. Abdurakimov. It's going to be 1 miss. Yashchenko hasn't had a miss in 10 targets. Abdurakimov had 2 misses in the last 12 targets. Chivalo misses target as well, gives an opportunity here to Ahmad to overcome this difference and maybe jump 1 hit behind Abdurakimov. And no, it's not going to happen. He's not very happy about it. He lost the high house target and stayed in the same situation, even though Pochivalov gave him an opportunity here to take over the lead. We have come to the last station before a very big decision. The decision for the places on the podium and the 4th place. Yashchenko starting with his normal double. Low house, high house target. Hits both of them. Let's see the reverse. Hits both of them ever so effortlessly. Junior Asian champion of Doha 2019, even then, it was pretty clear that this young man has something to offer. That was 5 years ago, and he was only 19 at the time. Abdurakimov. The biggest surprise, actually, of this final. Uzbekistani athlete. This is one of his reverse doubles, but safe to say that he is absolutely safe and will be on the podium. Two hits in the normal double for Pochivalov. There is no space for an error, no space for a missed target if he wants to stay. He does look a little worried. But he shoots down both of the targets, which means he is staying in the finals and he is going on the podium. Now it's time to stay focused. It's only 1 hit of a difference between him and Abdurakimov. Ahmad lost his target, but even without that lost target, he lost the opportunity to end up on the podium. Going out with a bang, nevertheless. He came in 5th, left the final 4th. Did have that little situation and a moment with the referee, which could have affected his finals later on. But it's a 4th place for Muhammad Ahmed of United Arab Emirates at the Asian Cup 2024. Still going strong. And as I said, he has been around for quite some time in this sport. Now, big difference between the 1st and the 3rd place, which can only tell us that this is going to be a battle potentially between Abdurakimov and Pochivalov mostly. 1 hit of a difference. Yashchenko still in the zone. Reverse double. Both are down. That's 4 out of 4. Again, we are very used to that right now. He hasn't missed a single target in quite a while now. Abdurakimov. Nicely done, 4 out of 4 as well. Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan will be on the podium. David Pochivalov. This is going to be his first individual medal. At a competition of this size, he looks very focused. And maybe this is a pretty lucky shooting range for him as well, as he won the mixed team event bronze 2 years ago here at the ISSF Grand Prix. Now he's at the Asian Cup, a very big competition and a strong competition. We have Olympians here like Edward Yashchenko, who is currently leading the crowd, 41 hits total. Middle station. It's a normal double, and it's going to be a miss on the low house. Abdurakimov. Two hits from him as well. Fast shooting from Pochivalov. One target of a difference as we approach the last station before the decision for the bronze medal. It's going to be an interesting situation between Abdurakimov and Pochivalov. They're 2 years of a difference in age. Abdurakimov is 29, Pochivalov is 27, and definitely the youngest of the three here, Edward Yashchenko. Two years ago, he won a bronze medal here at the Asian Championship. He has definitely grew as an athlete, as a shooter since then. But he's not immune to nerves, seems like it. This is the first time, more or less, that he has a bad series, a bad station. Abdurakimov getting a bit of an opportunity here to climb a little closer to Yashchenko. Not too close, though. Doesn't have a lot of space until the end. Oh, it's going to be one miss. Total of 40. Now they're back to a difference of 4 hits between gold and between the first place and the second position. And it seems like it's getting quite obvious who's winning the bronze medal. One more hit from Pochivalov, but even if he had to, because of his beep number, he's the one who would be going home with the bronze. David Pochivalov, last time at the ISSF Grand Prix over here, he won the bronze medal in the mixed team event. Now he was opting for one of his own, an individual medal, and he got it. Bronze medal at the Asian Cup of 2024 for David Pochivalov of Kazakhstan. We will talk to him a little bit later about how he's feeling about his first individual medal. But now it's time for the real deal, the battle for the gold, the top place on the podium here at the Asian Cup 2024. 4 hits of a difference, but something started happening with Yushchenko in the last couple of doubles. He keeps losing one of the doubles in the last 3. Now this is 4th one in a row where he loses one of the doubles, and actually giving the opportunity to Abdurakhimov to maybe come closer and snatch the gold. Another miss. The difference is getting smaller and smaller. Abdurakhimov has an opportunity to make it as small as only 2 hits of a difference. Normal double went well. He is pushing Yushchenko very hard right now. And it seems like this is definitely stressing Yushchenko out. He seemed cool and collected up until the last few doubles, I would say. The difference is now 3 hits and 6 more targets to go. All right, back at it. Yushchenko hitting the double down. It's sometimes the hardest to keep the focus at the very end after shooting so many targets and losing the focus over and over again. 4 hits of a difference. The only thing that can happen right now is a shoot-off, and that's only if Yushchenko misses all 4 of the targets, both of his doubles, the normal and the reverse, and we haven't seen him done that so far, so it's highly unlikely he just hit his first target. And that's going to be a done deal for Eduard Yushchenko of Kazakhstan. By the end, it seems like it started to get a bit too tricky to keep the focus for the Kazakhstani. But nevertheless, he did have enough of an advantage from the previous hits he had and what he was doing in each of these amazing stations, and what was he showing us here today. Going out with the bang, 4 out of 4, and finalizing with only 2 hits of a difference. Really, Begzod Abdurakhimov today showed us that even though when you come in as an underdog, you're going to end up, sometimes you can end up right next to an Olympian who is holding the gold medal. It was almost a gold, but I think he is super happy with the silver as well.
Silver medalist Begzod Abdurakhimov, Uzbekistan, and gold medal
David Pochivalov with the bronze. Begzod Abdurakhimov with the silver, and Eduard Yushchenko, Kazakhstan, with the gold. That's it for the men's event, but stay with us. We're going to have a bit of a chat with the winners.
The second set of the raffle of the gifts. Ladies and gentlemen, the second set of the raffle of gifts. Второй сет крутых подарочков от организаторов AirPods Pro. На этот раз AirPods Pro. So, if you're ready, Let's start. Пожалуйста, внимательно слушаем номерки своих билетов. Please attentively listen to the numbers of your tickets. AirPods Pro is gonna be price for the moment.
Сейчас придет комментатор девушка.
No comments, just no comment. 47 AirPods Pro is going to the... Марк сказал, в смысле вообще? Ну, в смысле? Так, ну что же, absolutely right, clean, thank you so much. AirPods Pro. Аплодисменты! Браво! Вот зря не купил, она же предлагала, говорит, возьмите билет по дешевке. Ну ладно, окей, what is this? Apple Watch. Oh!
I'm here with the gold medalist, Edward Yaschenko. You just came back from the Olympics. How is it now winning here in your home country, Kazakhstan, the gold medal?
Ну, после Олимпийских игр я чувствую себя сильнее, и поэтому здесь победа для меня далась, тем более вот в стенах родного дома. Мне эта победа далась намного легче, и я себя чувствую увереннее.
So after coming here from the Olympic Games, I want to say that it was easier to win here in my homeland in Kazakhstan. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
It was very hot during the summer and the Olympics. Now you come here, it's a little bit colder. How did that affect your shooting?
Это как-то повлияло на вашу стрельбу? В Олимпиаде вы стреляли в теплую погоду, а здесь прохладно.
Я привык тренироваться в холодную погоду, поэтому для меня это небольшая проблема.
So I used to shoot at the cold weather, at cold weather. So for me, it wasn't like such a trouble or issue to shoot here.
You were shooting very well in the beginning and right up until the end. What happened in the end? Was it their nerves or fatigue? Did you get tired?
Вначале вы стреляли очень хорошо, шли хорошо, а после что-то пошло не так. Может, это...
Вначале я чувствовал себя более сконцентрированным, а потом, когда понял, что начинаю набирать преимущество, я потерял эту концентрацию и не смог ее до конца вернуть.
At the beginning of the shooting, I was concentrated, well concentrated. Then, when I realized that I have like opportunities above the other athletes, so I started to lose my concentration on it.
Well, the nerves get to you sometimes, but it didn't get to you completely. You did win the gold in the end. Congratulations once again. I'll see you at the podium.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Silver medalist Beksod Abdurakimov. I think I called you a bit of an underdog here. Would you say that you were feeling that way?
Could you repeat, sorry?
I called him a bit of an underdog, like somebody who came in. He didn't have a lot of experience,
Yes.
but he won in the end a silver medal.
До этого, то есть, были у вас те спортсмены, которые выиграли до, то есть у них есть какой-то определенный опыт,
да.
а вы потом поднялись и завоевали медаль серебряную. Что вы можете сказать по этому поводу?
Ну да, были опытные соперники. Ну, я тоже тренируюсь очень давно, просто не было таких больших выездных стартов, как этот, к примеру. И мы готовились к этим соревнованиям очень долго, где-то 6 месяцев. И я доволен результатом, то, что как попал и стрельнул.
So I want to say that first of all we had a great a big preparation for this competition. Of course, there was a competitive environment here and also the strong shooters. But I want to say that I have a great experience of the shooting here. But before I didn't have participation in competition abroad. So yeah, for me we have prepared around 6 months to this competition. Yeah.
Wow, and you prepared quite well, looks like it. Were you nervous?
Было как-то нервно для вас это?
Да, это первый мой такой финал. Было чуть-чуть поначалу нервно, но потом уже собрался и начал стрелять, как стреляю.
So yeah, it was my first time shooting in the finals and in big competition. First, at the beginning of the shooting, it was very nervous for me, but then I kept calm and doing what I can do.
Do you do any exercises to keep calm, like breathing exercises or anything like that?
Yes, of course, because we don't shoot in more time flash targets. It's for me it's
Ladies and gentlemen,
difficult,
just entering the ring.
and of course I have a good experience from this final.
All right, thank you very much and congratulations. I think the next final is going to begin. All right, and the bronze medalist of this Asian Cup 2024, David Pochivalov. How are you feeling? It looked a little bit rocky at one point, but you made it into your first medal at an individual competition.
You know, my first 20 targets is very stressful for me because I start to very bad. But after my next 40 targets, help me to get a bronze medal. It's very difficult for me because I have two jobs. First of all, I'm a doctor, studying by doctor, yes, in neurosurgery residence. I would like to say, first of all, thanks to my chef, Serikak Shulakov, because he helped me to invite and to start this competition. I would like to say to him, thank you.
All right, so you're a very high achiever, I would say. How do you stay calm in the finals?
The shooters are the best of the best. I would like to say all my teammates, congratulations, and my teammate from another country. Next time you get medals. Good luck.
Well, thank you very much and congratulations to you once again. I think the finals are going to begin, but I'll see you at the podium. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, everybody. Stay with us. We're going to go ahead with the men's juniors event finals.